So hi, my name is Mohamed Nazri Prem Nasir. I'm currently pursuing my law degree at University of Malaya. I'm the founder of BINA Malaysia. So I'm one of the recipients of Star Golden Hearts Award 2025.
It all began in 2020 when the first-year University Malaya law student Mohamed Nazri Prem Nasir saw families struggling to put food on the table during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. What started as a small effort to distribute food donations in Kepong soon revealed deeper issues, especially among children who lacked access to education and basic resources. That discovery became the foundation for his journey in community work, eventually shaping the vision behind BINA Malaysia with the help of 5 of his high school friends.
So during COVID, we started with food donation, where we travel to our neighborhood areas where we actually donate some foods for B40 community, especially in PPR houses. Then we started to realize that most of the kids, they have a very limited kind of education resources. So we come up with an online program where we do a free tuition programs, especially for e-hailing drivers' children, because I realized during that time it was very hard for them since they don't really have a sufficient income. So we want to bring the resources to them to actually use this education as a tool to uplift their family. So that's how actually we started with small kind of programs, and then turns up we founded our own NGO. Yeah.
Formed in 2021, BINA Malaysia is a youth-led organisation dedicated to empowering underprivileged children through knowledge, confidence and awareness. Among its key initiatives is Project Nenja Yeril, or Rise Up in Tamil, a program designed to help students from Indian vernacular schools overcome language barriers and transition smoothly into secondary education.
Majority of SJKT students, when they actually continue their studies in high school, they have a lot of barriers, like for example language barriers. So we target on rural kind of SJKT schools where we go and do programs to actually boost up their confidence and also to break the language barrier, where we focuses on different themes like culture, mental health, leadership, teamwork. So we come up with this kind of solution for the kids where they can actually do activity and at the same time they can learn some inputs on what they can actually explore when they enter to high school.
Besides education, Mohamed Nazri and his team also run initiatives focused on financial literacy through the ABC Duet program, mental health awareness under Care for Kita, and skill training workshops for youth. Mohamed Nazri also leads Project Lindung, an initiative focused on raising awareness on child sexual grooming.
Bad touch, buttocks, bad touch.
And I think this thing is it's a stigma in our Malaysian perspective, where we don't really talk openly to our kids about this. Because whenever I go to the schools, there will be 1 or 2 kids that will come and share to me that they have been a victim of this, and they don't really know what they have to do as a follow-up action. So through this project, we teach them on what they can actually seek help.
Project Lindung also inspired Nazri to publish a children's storybook that educates readers on good and bad touch, healthy relationships, and steps to take if they experience sexual grooming. The book has been published in 10 languages, distributed across ASEAN countries, and recognized by the Malaysia Book of Records. Nazri said all of BINA Malaysia's programs include follow-up measures to ensure long-term impact. The organisation conducts free sessions at least 3 times a month for its beneficiaries. No good comes without its challenges, and for Nazri, his age remains one of the biggest hurdles.
It's very hard for us to actually approach with sponsors. Sponsors tend to will not believe us. They will reply in a very rude kind of way when we go and approach them because we are young. So the only thing that I always tell to my team, we have to make sure that we have an impact so that we can showcase our impact to them so that they can actually give us sponsors. That's the first thing. Second thing, I think of course time management, because everyone in my NGO, majority of them, I think more than 90% are university students. So it's very hard for us to cope with our studies and also our project.
For Mohamed Nazri, the mission is deeply personal. Coming from a humble background, with his father working as a taxi driver and his mother at a fast food outlet, he knows firsthand the importance of support and opportunities. It's that same sense of gratitude that continues to drive his work today.
It's very touching when I listen to all the messages from all the voice messages from their parents. Sometimes I feel tired, but this kind of thing actually motivates me all the time.
Looking ahead, Nazri hopes to expand his work beyond BINA Malaysia to continue uplifting more children through education and empowerment.
This award is more than an award for me. I see this as a hope for more kids that come from a background like me, from a B40 community. I just want them to not take an inspiration, but to have a hope that they might make a change in their life. I hope that this will be a light for them to come out of the darkness of their life right now.